Have you ever pondered the nature of God or your place in relation to the supernatural forces that created the universe? Using her unique method of past life regression treatment, famous hypnotherapist and spiritual teacher Dolores delved profoundly into the enigmas of the universe. In the course of her client consultations, she came to profound insights regarding God's nature, the purpose of existence, and the potential of their minds. The teachings of Dolores provide us with intriguing insights about God and our place in the universe. Therefore, I invite you to join me on this journey. Imagine for a second this unfathomably vast and limitless energy source. According to Dolores, the source of all creation is God's primordial state, which is described as a radiant, vibrating energy that comes from a location beyond space and time. What sets Dolores teachings apart from others is her insight that God was originally only an inquisitive intellect rather than an all-knowing great deity. Even at his most fundamental level, God sought knowledge, understanding, and experience. However, it needed more help than it could provide. So, God unleashed a massive burst of creative energy, the cosmic equivalent of the Big Bang Theory. The expansion of God caused particles to scatter in all directions, resulting in the creation of galaxies, planets, and most importantly, human souls. What's truly remarkable is that in 2019, long before I became aware of Dolores teachings, I had a profound vision while meditating. I had a vision that changed my view of religion and the purpose of life. Throughout the meditation, I absorbed my thoughts deeply. I became aware of a brilliant, see-through crystal within my chest as I delved further into this tranquil state. A sight that seemed to shimmer with an otherworldly brilliance was awe-inspiring. However, the most astonishing finding had yet to be revealed. As I continued to explore this inner terrain, I found out that every single person on this planet had an identical crystal in their breast. This crystal symbolizes a shared and universal aspect of human identity, regardless of their social status. It was as if I had uncovered some crucial truth about human nature. This revelation surprised me, which piqued my interest to learn more. Deep within this spiritual trip, I had a cosmic revelation that transcended human understanding, the exact technique by which these crystals came into being. I beheld a vast crystalline force that I can only describe as God, the wellspring of all things. This heavenly power was so enormous and brilliant that it dwarfed anything Earth had ever seen. As astounding as it may seem, this cosmic marvel actually erupted into millions upon billions of particles. These particles scattered in every direction, each carrying a unique spark of creation. Universes, galaxies, and souls were all born at that same instant in time. Then, all at once, the most profound reality washed over me. We are, at our core, the same divine sparks. This realization struck me as having deep roots in the timeless biblical concept that we are created in God's likeness. As if I had uncovered a hidden cosmic truth, it appeared like I had found it all. The kingdom of God is within you, Jesus said, and its meaning was changed entirely. The fact that we all harbor the divine essence, the very wellspring of creation, and are merely yearning to be recognized and accepted, became abundantly clear. This mystical meeting had a significant impact on my soul. It fueled an insatiable curiosity and a strong will to succeed. I was eager to find evidence of this deep insight that was developing inside me, so I dove headfirst into my research. After that, I turned to the vast expanse of the internet, reading the stories and articles of others to bolster my own vision. I discovered the artwork of Dolores in that way. Her words resonated deeply with me, and they were in harmony with the mystical truths I had experienced through contemplation. It was a profound epiphany, a confirmation that my experience was not an isolated episode, but rather a part of the greater tapestry of spiritual understanding. It was like unraveling a cosmic puzzle to find Dolores body of work and the impact she had on the field. It validated my personal spiritual experience and offered me a broader view of life's profound mysteries. When all is said and done, where do we stand? Dolores Cannon taught that we are radii of God. Our own existence is a faint echo of that initial celestial spark. When the universe sent us out into space, it was so that we might learn, grow, and discover. Gathering data and putting it back where it came from is our main objective. In essence, we are the instruments through which God investigates the universe. We are emissaries dispatched on an eternal mission to learn more. This perspective challenges commonly held notions of morality. Instead, experiences, realizations, and growth form a mosaic that is life. Everything we go through on this journey ultimately brings us full circle to where we started. However, why are we embarking on this immense cosmic journey? Why do humans have to go through so many lives, experiencing different worlds, species, and environments, including those of animals, flowers, and planets far away? There is a solution in the corpus of knowledge. Dolores Cannon argues that judgment does not exist and that all that exists is experience. There is an infinite variety of options in this world, and we must educate ourselves on all of them. This understanding is meant for God, the Creator, to create much more, not only for us. God is constantly creating something new. With the help of our wisdom and life experiences, the divine Creator creates new worlds teeming with many forms of life and continues the endless circle of existence driven by love. Thus, taking part in this endless creative process while also learning and growing is the purpose of life. But what if, after countless lifetimes, we return all of our wisdom to its origin? Dolores Cannon's words of wisdom tell us to relish the indescribable love and unity that come from being one with the Source. Because it is so breathtakingly gorgeous, we have no desire to go there. People who have reported near-death experiences, NDEs, have described events that are profound and transformative, which is in line with this concept. It is common for people to describe transcendental experiences in these incredible stories, where they are able to leave their physical bodies and enter a realm of unconditional love and knowledge. In contrast to the conditional love we often encounter on earth, the love they feel is absolute, unconditional, and emanates from the core of it all. It is an infinite love, a bond that goes beyond all earthly divisions and separations. In this state, one does not experience fear, judgment, or feelings of isolation. In doing so, we recognize our interdependence and the greater total to which we belong. Upon returning to the Source during sessions with Dolores Cannon, clients often experience a profound sense of love and unity, and these NDE accounts mirror that. We explore the galaxy with an adventurous spirit, seeking out uncharted territories at all times. Once we discover all there is to know about one world, there are innumerable more, each hiding its own mysteries and marvels. In response to the ever-increasing demand for new creation, we, the divine sparks, must never stop learning, developing, and ultimately returning to God. So, we are all God is not a theological claim, but rather a profound understanding of who we really are, according to Dolores Cannon. We are not separate from the Almighty Source, but rather an integral part of it. Within the greater body of God, each of us is like a separate cell that takes in information from the world and sends it back to the big source. This is the way everything in the universe was created and is continuing to evolve. In its never-ending quest to learn more and love more, the Source draws on all of humanity's past, present, and future to build alternate realities, flora and fauna. This new understanding is a paradigm shift, and it has the potential to inspire and enable us as we go about our daily lives. In doing so, it paves the way for a more inclusive and expansive understanding of spirituality and challenges the traditional view of God as an impersonal judge. For some, the traditional understanding of God as an omnipotent judge and punisher might evoke feelings of terror, shame, and isolation. It could make us feel inadequate and lead us to believe that our connection to the divine has been severed. But there is another way of looking at our connection to the source of everything that Dolores Cannon teaches. By realizing that we are all interconnected and have divine sparks, we can cultivate a more loving and caring view of ourselves and those around us. It lets us let go of the shackles of judgment and terror and embrace the liberating power of unity and love. In case you were wondering, yes, we do reach the end of our journey. Following Dolores Cannon's teachings, the answer is a resounding no. Extraterrestrial planets, galaxies, and life forms exist beyond the reach of humanity. We are cosmic adventurers and explorers who seek out new knowledge and experiences at all times. Think of all the uncharted territory in the world that awaits us, full of endless possibilities. As a species, we continue to learn and discover more about the universe, and we give back to God, who is infinitely curious, the fruits of our labor. There is an eternal state of wonder on the part of the divine. I know what you're thinking. How can we tap into this mystical cosmic energy? A vital lesson that Dolores Cannon's writings convey is the incredible capacity of the human mind. Our minds have limitless potential for creation, healing, and shaping reality. The incredible capabilities of the mind were on display during Dolores Cannon's regression treatment sessions. She gave us the power to cure ourselves, the ability to master our bodies, and the belief in our own boundless potential. Realizing how strong our minds are affects everything. Take this into consideration. Our bodies should always strive for optimal health. We need to learn to read the body's signals, which it sends us through aches, pains, and other symptoms. Let me put it this way. We can hurt ourselves, but we can also heal ourselves. Nowadays, doctors usually treat the symptoms of a disease rather than its root causes. Dolores Cannon's work aims to help us understand the origins of our illnesses. By addressing our own internal energy and mental imbalances, we can rapidly enhance our health. Time limits mean that doctors can't always look into the spiritual and psychological aspects of illness. Dolores Cannon, on the other hand, believes that the key to effective therapy is a thorough understanding of her clients' interpersonal dynamics, life circumstances, and challenges. If we can identify the causes of illness, we may be able to rid ourselves of them. It is time for us to realize that we have the incredible potential to heal ourselves through the power of our own minds. For much too long, this force has been dormant. Consequently, what steps can we take to reassert the immense power that resides within us? Recognizing our agency is the starting point for making a difference in the world. According to Dolores Cannon's teachings, the power of our thoughts and ideas to mold our lives, for better or worse, must never be underestimated. Having faith is the first step in this process. The power of your mind to bring about transformation and your faith in your own healing abilities can propel you to incredible heights. Realizing that you have the power to make positive changes in your life is the most important step. To a large extent, your worldview determines how you experience it. If you let yourself feel limited, you will never be free. But if you believe in your limitless potential and trust that you can build the life you desire, the universe will respond accordingly. Jesus Christ said, "These things I do, you can all do and more." Remember that. All of us, not just a select few, possess these abilities, as this assertion emphasizes. Because we allowed them to lie dormant for an extended period of time, that is all we have done. Finding your inner power heightens your awareness of the divine presence surrounding you. Whatever you call them, guides, guardian angels, or spiritual allies, they are always by your side, ready to lend a helping hand. One must always remember that they are never truly alone. There is a continual two-way connection between you and God, the source, and the beneficent beings who protect you. As soon as you open yourself up to having miracles in your life, they will begin to manifest. Picture yourself in a world where you control your own destinies. Accomplishing what you set out to do is second nature, and happiness and health are your constant companions. The works of Dolores Cannon attest to the incredible transformations that can take place when one's intellect and spirit are nurtured to their fullest potential. Possibilities for positive change in your life are always open. A simple shift in thinking and the willingness to embrace your inner strength are all that's needed to build the life you've always dreamed of. Dolores Cannon's teachings shed light on the nature of God, the purpose of life, and our own limitless potential. There is a divine spark in each of us, and that spark is continuously evolving, learning, and making something new. Manifestation, healing, and life-altering possibilities are within each of our reach. Now is the moment to come to terms with this, regain the abilities we've lost, and surrender to the divine's benign will. While you think over these teachings, ask yourself, what will you do with the knowledge that you are a co-creator of your reality? What plans do you have to harness the power of your imagination to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals? Are you ready to embrace the boundless love that unites us all and step into a world of endless possibilities? I am grateful that you have accompanied me on this illuminating journey, and I hope that we may continue to share more discoveries in the days to come. Let us delve more deeply into the teachings of Dolores Cannon and see how this deep insight might influence our everyday lives. Within the vast fabric of life, Dolores Cannon extends an invitation to reconsider our conventional understandings of God. God, she argues, is not a cold, judgmental figure, but rather an ever-present creative force in which we, as sparks, participate crucially as we move through space and time. There is a transforming power within each of us that emerges when we accept the idea that we help shape our world. A guiding principle is the realization that our ideas and views impact our reality. The power to bring about good change is within each of us, according to Dolores Cannon's writings. Imagine a world where you can bend fate's curveballs to your will with ease. Being healthy, happy, and fulfilled are like traveling companions. This view reminds us that our potential is boundless and challenges the boundaries we set for ourselves. If you believe Dolores Cannon, the journey within is all about getting to the bottom of why we're having trouble. Whereas conventional medicine focuses on alleviating symptoms, Cannon's method investigates the underlying causes of illness by way of emotional and energy discord. Realizing these disparities allows us to open the door to significant improvements in our health and wellness. Through this reawakening, we access the boundless capacity of the human intellect. The mind-body connection, as seen in Dolores Cannon's regression therapy sessions, allows for incredible healing, control, and accomplishments. The secret to unlocking our latent potential lies within our latent strength, just waiting to be acknowledged. Always keep in mind how interdependent all living things are as you make your way through this life-altering adventure. Supportive energies abound, and we can call them whatever we like: guides, guardian angels, spiritual allies, etc. By bringing people together, this recognition eliminates isolation and creates a space where miraculous things can happen. When we accept ourselves as specks of divinity, we go on an eternal quest to discover the world's undiscovered wonders. This wide view inspires us to participate in the universe's dynamic creative process by seeking out new information and experiences on a constant basis. Think about how these lessons can apply to your life as you contemplate them. How are you going to use your thoughts to make a difference? Join me in embracing the limitless love that binds us all and entering a realm of endless opportunities. I appreciate you being here with me on this educational adventure, and I can't wait to tell you more things as we go. I pray that divine love follows you wherever you go, bringing with it the joy of new discoveries and profound personal growth.